You ready?
Hey, listen!
Get some.
Yeah.
Hey, listen!
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Lawrence's Let's Plays. Today, I'm bringing to you guys a brand new Watcher Realms video. This is going to be my luck in pulling these ancient summoning crystals. This is the first time the devs are allowing us to do this with this event. Be sure to pick up your 5 free ones and the 200 gems as a nice gift from the devs as well. To my returning viewers, I thank you so much for your continued support. If you're new to the channel, thank you as well for stopping on by. Guys, as always, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for additional Watcher of Realms content coming your way. Nothing really left to say. I'm Lawrence, and let's play. So first off, before I actually do my summons, I want to go over something real quick. So I'm going to show you that I have 9 of these, and I really like that. Unlike the divine summons, you can do a 10 pull. You can do a little 10 pop on here, as my boy Sebastian Canes would say. Be sure to check out his channel. It's fantastic news for an insight into this game as well. I have 9, and I want to get 10. Let me just show you where I'm at. So in Expert, level 7, level 6, six orange, not 7. At the end here, you'll see E6-15. You do get another ancient summoning crystal if you're able to 3-star this. And I am having one hell of a time doing this. So please leave a comment if you've come up with an idea, a team comp that would work, that would enable me to do this, because it is driving me nuts. I'm not kidding. I attempted this probably 40 times last night. As you can see, that's the current lineup I was using. The downside with a stage like that on Expert is that in Expert to 3-star stage, you can only use 6 heroes. And to me, when you see how the stage is laid out, and I'm not going to go into that because this is an ancient summoning crystal video, but I use Linearia for her Lord skill to allow my Silas to have enough range with the increased attack range as granted to him by Linearia's Lord skill to kill the annoying Hierophant boss that shows up. You know, the one that has the big area of effect that if you stand in it, you constantly take damage, and he'll pinpoint a target, one of your heroes, and hit you with this like red beam and shit. Like, you have to take him out super quick, but in doing that, that's taking up 2 slots, and I feel like maybe if I had another defender in there, I can't let that guy just roam around on the battlefield. You have to kill him really quickly. So if someone's come up with another idea, because I've tried all kinds of different shit, using different, adding more defenders, maybe using more mages, please in the comments let me know what you did to beat that, because it's driving me nuts that I can't 3-star that stage. With that being said, I apologize, just a quick little rant there about that. I do want to pop in here real quick and want to kind of go over where we're at with these ancient summoning crystals real quick. As recently as a video that Ma Bucket put up, you'll find out that he's choosing not to summon. So the question with this type of event is, should you summon, should you not summon? And I'm going to kind of give my thoughts on it as well, mirroring exactly what Ma Bucket said. I can see people taking that route because they are going to be adding even more Lord heroes. To be perfectly honest, even if I were to luck out and get a Lord hero, I'm not really big on this Chaos Dominion faction. I see where they have niche, where they can be used, where they could actually really put out quite a bit of damage, but the whole idea of losing your own health to do more, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm actually choosing to pull on this because what I'm looking for is to get an upgrade basically to my Linearia. As I'd indicated in my previous video, I think the marksmen have the best character class in the game. I think they are the overall best. So to get an upgrade to my Linearia, if I were to get Araka, who provides that additional, also that attack range and a little bit more of a buff as far as the attribute bonus, that would be awesome. And also I'm looking at possibly pulling the one from the cultist faction, Morrigan. Morrigan would absolutely really help my account because I do have Vierna, the damage queen of the game for AoE mages, and I also have recently Captain Reeve, who would really benefit from that, as they both would benefit from that cultist faction. 30% more bonus to enemies that are under control effects, considering that Captain Reeve is constantly emitting that slow brine around him, is fantastic. So that's what I'm choosing, or that's why I'm choosing to pull. I don't expect that I'm going to get anything, because let's be honest, let's talk about these rates real quick. Again, as Ivy League Gaming recently just kind of drilled this point home, I just want to kind of reiterate what she said as well. If you look at the pity timer, it's no different than if you were pulling a legendary, to be honest. It's 200 consecutive summons. The increase after 200 that you don't get the hero increases by 8%. It's a little bit better than the 5% for a legendary. But let's be honest, you're getting an 0.8% chance to summon one of these legendary lords. It may be someone you don't even want. 6%, 5%. Here's the biggest takeaway here. 27% chance to get a rare Lord hero and a 60.2% chance to get just a rare. That, to be honest, going over them briefly, Rex can help you early game for sure. Gwen is used as fusion. Decimus can definitely help you in Guild Raid 2 to be able to tank one of the boulders from the boss. And he's able to come back, fairly quickly. Cuke can be good to kind of cheese content because of his poison damage. He actually is usable in the Gear Raid 1, I believe it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's the one where you got to fight Salazar. Or is that Gear Raid 3? Whichever one that is, where Salazar's the boss. You could put him on the outside on a platform and kind of like nuke the boss down to get through earlier content because of his poison arrows. But, I mean, let's be honest. Collectively, when you look at that screen, that is 87.2% chance, more than likely, you're getting one of those. So, I've given you my reasons as to why I'm pulling. You'll make your own decision if you decide to save for later, because there's going to be more legendary lords coming your way. But again, I'm going to pull. We're just going to see what happens. I don't expect much. I'm sure I'm going to get nothing but rare heroes. I probably won't even get a legendary lord, to be honest. Okay, so I got a Glen. Again, used for fusion, but you get so many of them. Hey, that's actually pretty cool. Wow, I'm really shocked. I got a Pyros, legendary lord for Infernal. Or, I believe he's an epic lord. We're definitely going to share that. Well, that's pretty cool. Again, didn't expect that at all. And to be honest, because they're going to be pushing these heroes, I would venture to say, more than likely, if you're going to pull a legendary hero or a legendary lord, which is what this event's all about, you're probably going to more than likely get a Chaos, because that's the faction that the game is currently pushing because of it being a new faction. A Nero. Kind of expected that. And to be honest, the thing that really sucks about these, they really should have a better animation. Like, that's a really generic animation for something that's so hard to come by. These stones are not easy to come by. To be honest, for these heroes, what's disappointing to me is that the heroes that you're more than likely to get, you're going to get them all the time summoning just rare summoning crystals. I mean, seriously, like Rex and Camille and Voltus, I mean, yeah, they can help accounts early on, but if you're like me, like mid to late game, as far as the content you've been able to push, they're not going to do anything for you. Hey, another Camille. Last one, guys. What do we get? We got Novice. Hey, that's cool. It's a new hero that I don't have. He's also part of Nightmare faction, which is honestly my favorite faction in the game, which I'm going to be putting up a video on that soon too, kind of discussing the different factions, also the different character class types. I'm going to be putting some videos up that show like who I feel like the top is of each character class for each of the different factions. So be sure to keep checking out my channel for that additional content. Can't even talk today. I can't believe I'm actually kind of tongue-tied. I can't believe I actually got a Pyros. I know he is not that easy to pull for. Where the hell was he? I got a Pyros, wherever the hell he is. Why am I not seeing him? It's almost like, hey, you got a Pyros. Psych! You didn't get a Pyros. We're just BSing you. He's in here somewhere. But I did get a Pyros. I don't understand why I'm not seeing him. Maybe my eyesight's just bad. I don't know. Anyway, got a Pyros. That's really cool. I got a new Novice. I've never had either of those heroes, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, I didn't expect real, really great rates or a really good chance to even get anything here, but that's what I got. Hopefully you guys were fortunate enough to get something from these ancient summoning crystals that you summoned. Be sure to leave in a comment and let me know what you guys got. I'll be interested to hear. I appreciate the hell out of each and every one of you guys for stopping by. Thanks so much. For more Watcher of Realms content, keep it locked right here at Lawrence's Let's Plays. More content coming your way real soon. Nothing really left to say. I'm Lawrence, and I am out of here. Take care, everybody. See you real soon.